Hello, welcome to the second of 5 videos where I explain how and why we use a comma in written English. The other 4 videos I've linked to in the description box below, and in this video I'm going to talk about using a comma directly before a coordinating conjunction. Now that sounds very complicated, but really it's not. It is quite simple. A coordinating conjunction is a joining word. It's a word that we use to join two ideas in the same sentence. And these are very familiar words: and, but, or, so. These are not the only coordinating conjunctions. There are in fact 7 of them, and we call them fanboys, or they're referred to as fanboys, because you can take the first letter of each of the conjunctions and you can arrange them to make the word fanboys. I'm not going to talk about for, nor, yet in this video because they're not widely used in modern written English. I have made another video about fanboys where I do go into more detail, and I've linked to that in the description box below, and you can watch that if you are interested in finding out more about fanboys. But in this video I just want to talk about the comma, or focus on the comma. Now, as you can see, I've chosen 4 different conjunctions because they have 4 different uses, and our choice of conjunction is determined by the relationship between the first and the second idea in the sentence. So here are some examples of how we use these conjunctions with a comma in sentences. As you can see, each sentence has a different conjunction, but each conjunction is punctuated in the same way every time. We use a comma to close the first idea in the sentence, and then we use the conjunction directly after the comma, which is followed by the second idea in the sentence. Sometimes people will omit this comma, they will leave it out, and while that's not a huge mistake, it's not correct. And it is important that we do use the comma when we are using conjunctions, because as we know, a comma indicates a pause. When we are reading out loud and we see a comma, we pause. When we are reading silently and our eye sees a comma, our mind takes a pause, and this helps us to separate the two ideas that are being joined in the sentence, and it just adds clarity to your writing, and that's what you really want. I would like to point out that the comma, while it is necessary for all conjunctions, all coordinating conjunctions, it is especially important when you're using and or using or. These conjunctions can be used to join 2 words, not just 2 ideas. And when we use and when we use or to join 2 ideas, as in these 2 examples here, we don't need to use the comma. In these examples I've used 2 nouns, but we can also join 2 verbs or 2 adjectives. That's how you use a comma before a coordinating conjunction. It is quite easy, it's very straightforward, it's the same every time, apart from and or when you're using it to join words rather than standalone ideas. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have found it useful. There are 4 other videos. I've linked them in the description box below. If you have found it useful, please give the video a like. You can subscribe if you want to keep up with my channel, Mr. Wright, or if you have something to say about commas or fanboys, please leave a comment below. Share the knowledge. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it useful, and I look forward to talking to you again in the next video. Bye bye.